Welcome to the second round one matchup of the 2025 Mini Golf Open. Dad versus Wolf. Who's gonna get the win here? Wolf's putt to start rolling down. Comes up short and to the right, Dad. His putt hits off the wall early. Comes up short. Now for his two. Twin Tour Golf's Dad. His putt missed it to the left. Now for three. Got it to go. Wolf a chance to take the early lead. His putt rolls it in for two, a one-shot lead. On to hole two. Wolf's putt here. Got a bounce. Missed it to the right. Dad. His putt.
Oh, yeah.
Can he find it for a hole in one? Got a bounce off the wall. Just missed it to the right. Wolf gonna tap it in for two, up to four. Dad rolls it in for two, up to five. On to hole three. Wolf putt hits off the post. Comes up short. Oh no, Dad. Winner advances to the semifinals to play Danny. Dad's putt bounces back off the wall. Wolf for his two. Played it off the wall. Bounces off to the right. Dad for his two. Missed it to the right. Gonna tap it in for three, up to eight. Wolf to stay in the lead. Missed it to the right. Gonna tap it in for four, all tied up at eight. On to hole four. Dad's putt here. Made it in the second one. Drops out. Stays there by the hole. Wolf. His putt rolls up into the second one as well. Rolling down. Ends up next to Dad. Dad for his two. Flips out. A lot of nerves early. Dad in for three, up to 11. Wolf now in the lead, up to 10. On to hole five. Dad's putt here. Got a bounce. Good try there, Wolf. His putt. Can he get a bounce off the back wall? Bounces off to the right. Wolf now for his two. Missed it to the left. Not the best mini golf team played here early. Dad in for three, up to 13. Wolf rolls it in for three, also up to 13. On to hole six. Dad's putt bounces back. Was on a good line. Now for two, missed it to the left, rolls over. Wolf. His putt rolls up, not enough speed, rolls back down. Wolf now for his two. Same thing for Wolf. Rolls over. Dad for his three. Missed it to the left and not enough speed. Wolf for his three. And the lead. Missed it. Got a soft bounce off the wall. Wolf for four. Missed it to the left. Dad for the lead. Rolls it in up to 17. Wolf in for five, up to 18. On to hole seven here in the second round one matchup of the Mini Golf Open. Dad's putt. Does he have the line? No, missed it to the left. Wolf. His putt here. Rolls up the slope back down. Got a good roll back towards the hole, but missed it to the right. Wolf gonna tap it in for two, up to 20. Dad lifted in for two, up to 19. On to hole eight. Who's gonna advance to the semifinals? Dad's putt missed it to the right. Wolf. Hole in one to possibly take the lead or tie it up. Stay to the right. Wow. Wolf gonna tap it in for his two, up to 22. Dad got it to go up to 21. On to hole nine. A tricky hole here. Dad's putt on a good line. Gets up there by the hole, putting the pressure on Wolf. Wolf's putt snuck it through. Got a bounce, tracking. Stops on the edge. Wolf gonna tap it in for two, a 24 on the front nine. Dad to stay in the lead. Not enough speed. All tied up through 9 holes. Dad up to 24. On to the back 9 we go. 9 holes to play here.
Nice
Wolf's
putt.
putt on a good line. Makes it in. Can he find it for a hole-in-one?
Yep. Oh, come
No,
on!
lips out. Wow, Wolf wanted that one, Dad. His putt. Get around the wall there. Hole-in-one to take the lead. Missed it to the left. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss a mini golf tournament. Dad in for 2, up to 26. Wolf in for his 2, all tied up. On to hole 11. Who's going to take the lead here? Wolf's putt rolling down. The longest hole on the course. Wolf missed it to the right. Dad. His putt out to the right as well. Got a bounce off the wall. Comes up short. Some work left for 2. Dad's putt. Got it to go up to 28. Wolf. Lips out. Wow, Wolf gonna tap it in for his 3, up to 29. On to hole 12. Dad now in the lead. His putt rolling around, made it in the middle. Can he find it? Rolls out, but not enough speed. Gonna tap it in for 2, up to 30. Wolf. Hole-in-one to be tied for the lead with 6 holes to play. His putt makes it in the middle. Drops out on a good line. Not enough speed. Gonna tap it in for 2, up to 31. On to hole 13 here in the second round 1 matchup between Dad and Wolf. Dad a 1-shot lead. His putt with some speed gets down there by the hole. Wolf. His putt got a bad bounce. Gets stuck in the middle. Winner advances to the semifinals to play. Danny Wolf's putt for 2. Missed it, Dad. Rolls it in for 2, up to 32. Wolf rolls it in for 3. Now down 2. On to hole 14. Dad's putt here. Gets down there by the hole. Got a soft bounce off the wall. Wolf. Can Wolf make a comeback here? His putt. Got a bad bounce. Stays right there. Needed another roll to the right. Now for 2. Wolf's putt. Bounces back off the wall. Dad rolls it in for 2, up to 34. Wolf. In for 3, up to 37. On to hole 15. 4 holes to play. Dad with all 2s on the back 9 so far. After the rough start between both players. Wolf's putt here. Can he find it for a hole-in-one? No, missed it to the right. Dad for his 2. Got it to go up to 36. Wolf rolls it in for 2, up to 39. On to hole 16. Dad's putt here. Rolls up the slope. Stays to the left. Wolf. His putt on the way. Just missed it to the right. Wolf for his 2. Got it to go up to 41. Dad rolls it in up to 38. On to hole 17. It all comes down to this. 2 holes to play. Can Dad hang on and advance to the semifinals? Or can Wolf make a comeback? Dad's putt rolls back off the slope. Wolf, the one-handed putt. Rolling down. Hole-in-one to put some pressure on Dad. Got to bounce off the wall. Tracking. Drops in for a hole-in-one. There's still a chance for Wolf. Dad rolls it in for 2, up to 40. On to hole 18. Wolf for back-to-back holes-in-one to end it. Bounces off to the left. Dad, can he end it with a hole-in-one here? His putt. Missed it to the left. Dad for his 2 to advance to the semifinals. Got it to go up to 42. Wolf for his 2. Rolls it in up to 44. Congrats to Team Dad.